Hi friends, welcome to another episode in our prediction series. For the next week or two, we have identified few stocks with favorable price action. Let's begin with SAIL or Steel Authority of India. It's a possible advanced gartley pattern on SAIL. Let me draw the possible gartley pattern on SAIL. So before drawing the gartley pattern, if you look back, SAIL is in a consolidation phase, which means there is no clear trend going on in SAIL. So it's in this consolidation phase where we spot these advanced patterns to trade. Okay. So this is how for 0.684 retracement from A to B gives us 0.618 retracement. So that satisfies the BC leg. Extension from A to B gives us our 1.27 completion of this gartley pattern. And remember, we are possibly in the final leg of the pattern which should complete it. This is the leg which we are expecting that this pattern completes. Okay, so now once we have the pattern, next we advise to look for supporting references. We have a possible one-on-one or an ABCD move here. If you take a clone and place it here, this would be our decompletion point on this ABCD pattern. Next, looking for confluences. Let's see if we can have any confluence, Fib confluence. And from this point to this point, back into gives us a confluence right at this point. So that's the only confluence we have. Let's get that off. This is the decompletion point and this is the confluence point. Now let's once again draw the pattern and understand where our decompletion point comes. The 1.272 extension comes right in between the decompletion point and the Fibonacci confidence level. So we can consider this as a zone from where the prices could rebound. Okay. So this is the zone. This is the zone from where we are expecting the prices to rebound to hit our targets of 0.382 and 0.618. So in brief, what are we expecting in sale? We are expecting the prices to push into this zone here and rebound to hit our first target, followed by our second target. And our stop loss should be possibly kept below this point, somewhere here. Okay, so that's it on sale. Next on our list is DCB Bank. It's a trend continuation trade on DCB Bank. We had this impulsive move here, then or followed by this retracement. Now I want you to focus on this portion here. I want you to focus on this portion of this retracement here. Okay. We have a one-on-one or an ABCD move. As you could see here, the decompletion point is right at a level of resistance. Next, let's see if we can have any confluence. We have a confluence at this point as well as at this level of resistance. So let me take this off. We can conclude the D point completion of this ABCD move is at this point of resistance. We have a confluence at that point of resistance as well as at this point of resistance. So we can draw a small zone here from where we are expecting the prices to correct or from where we are expecting the prices to drop. In this scenario, we are expecting the prices to drop beyond this level of support and at least into this level. It could even drop further to test this level of immediate support. So that is what we are expecting from DCB Bank. Let me brief it once more. We had this one-on-one or ABCD move, and we had the decompletion point right at that level of resistance. Also, we had confluence at that point as well as at this point. So we could draw a small zone there from where we are expecting the prices to push lower. And as you could see here, we already had that big push to the downside. So maybe in the next few trading sessions, it might move up a bit and drop down, or it could directly drop down into this level first, followed by this level of immediate support. That's our analysis on DCB Bank. Next, we look into Grasim Industries for an advanced pattern opportunity. Let me first draw the advanced pattern for you. This is an advanced gartley pattern. For identifying the D point completion, we need to take the fib extension of A to B. Fib extension of A to B gives our D point completion somewhere here. Okay, so this is how a possible gartley pattern looks like in Grasim Industries. Now, once we identified the pattern, the next step is to look for references to support our trade. So let's see if we can have any references to support this trade. For that, let me take this off. And when you look here, you have a possible one-on-one move or an ABCD pattern where the D point completion is at this point. And next, let's see if we can get any confluence. From this point to this point, back into this point. Once again, we have a confluence here as well as a confluence here. Now let's get this off from our charts. So this is an area of confluence, this is an area, this is a level of confluence, and this is our decompletion point. Now let's once again draw our gartley pattern and see where the decompletion comes. 1.272 extension, the 1.272 extension comes right in between this zone. So let's draw a small zone here. This zone is where probably we are expecting the prices to reverse, or this zone is probably where we are expecting the prices to drop down. And since this is another level of confidence, if prices break above this level, we can consider this zone from where the prices could once again reverse. So in brief, what are we expecting from Grasim Industries? We are expecting the prices to push into this zone here and reverse from that zone into our 0.382 level as our first target and 0.618. Prices to push into this zone and reverse back to test this level, followed by this level. That is what we are expecting from Grasim Industries. And the stop loss has to be placed somewhere above this point. Stop loss has to be placed somewhere here. Okay. So that's our analysis on Grasim Industries.